Kick out the teeth, oh Father. Maybe wash me foot in them blood, Father. Lock up them people there, move out harder. Big bird.
Bill Bulldagger, that's what y'all here doing. Trying to commit sexual sins. We know what y'all here doing. Ain't nothing that's going on out here. Everybody getting drunk and trying to be adulterers and adulterers. That's what's going on out here. Read.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
The kings, meaning the leaders of the world, they have committed fornication with America. Why? Because they accept her policy. They accept the things that America do. You got Chinese coming over here now. They picking up these holidays, picking up these wicked things, and doing all these abominable things. They left their culture. Now they over here being faggots, whores, and bulldaggers, just like America taught them. Ishmael, all of them. The melting pot, the great melting pot, the great whore is America. Read.
And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Say the merchants, meaning the buyers and the sellers of the earth, has waxed rich with her delicacies, meaning the trading and the selling with America. Everybody trade with America so they get rich. Read.
Verse 4.
Come on.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying,
right?
Come out of her, my people.
Saying what?
Come out of her, my people.
The Bible say, come out of her, my people. It's real specific. Who is God's people? The children of Israel. I want you to hold right there. Go to Exodus 4 and 22. We're going to show you who God's people is according to the Bible. Not what I think, what I feel. We're going to give you thus said the Lord as it is written. Read.
This is the book of Exodus chapter 4 verse 22.
Read.
And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh.
What should we say unto Pharaoh? Read.
Thus saith the Lord, Israel is my son.
Israel is what?
Is my son.
Read.
Even my firstborn.
So Israel is God's son. Jacob changed the name to Israel. Israel had 12 sons, which was the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Go back to Revelation. Keep on reading. Go.
Verse 4.
Come on.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying,
read.
Come out of her, my people.
Come out of her, my people. Come out the philosophy of America. Come out of Christmas, Easter, none of these things that's recorded in the Bible. They can't show Christ born on December the 25th in the Bible. It's not written. That's a lie.
That's right.
You can't show that God loves everybody in the Bible. That's a lie.
Right.
The Bibles were written by the children of Israel, to the children of Israel, for the children of Israel. That's it. This is not an all-conclusive book. But through rape, rob, and murder, and colonization, the white man got our book and made it a universal book. Read.
Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sin.
Don't be partakers of America's sin. Adultery, wickedness, getting high, shooting dope, being a drunk all day, being a fornicator, being a homosexual, being a bulldagger, being a dirty foot and a foot dragger. That's what you're being in this kingdom. Read.
And that ye receive not of her plague.
That you receive none of our plague, you blacks, Hispanic, and Native America. Y'all better pull yourself out of America or y'all gonna be destroyed. That's why God bringing on this coronavirus. He has started cleansing the earth already, and it ain't going nowhere. Read.
Verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven.
What happened to America's sin?
Her sins have reached unto heaven.
Her sins have reached unto heaven. America's sin has reached unto heaven. And God's going to judge this place just like he judged Sodom and Gomorrah, just like he judged the earth the first time and only left Noah and his 8 people alive. He's going to judge it again. Just like he did it then, he's going to do it again. Read.
And the Most High hath remembered her iniquity.
God has remembered America's sin, the rape, rob, the murder, the pillage, going in another country, stealing cocaine and bringing it back, stealing and robbing, and drug dealing all over the nation. Yeah, America, that's what they're doing. When they send the Marines in, they going in to steal cocaine, dope, and powder. That's what they're going to steal. They ain't going to do nothing right. Steal oil and gold. That's what they're going to do. Read.
Verse 6. Reward her even as she has rewarded you.
God said he's going to reward America just like she rewarded Israel, the children of Israel, through slavery. Through slavery. That's how God going to reward us. I want you to hold that right there. Go to Revelation 13 and 8, 9 and 10. Cause the so-called Caucasian, the so-called white man, he think he got away with slavery. But God says something else. God says something else. Watch this. Read.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 8.
Read.
And
Read.
verse 9. If a man have an ear, let him hear.
If any man have ears, let him hear. And all you got ears, God gave you 2 ears. He said, if any man have an ear, let them hear. Read.
He that leadeth into captivity.
He that what?
Leadeth into captivity.
The Bible says, he that leadeth into captivity. Read.
Shall go into captivity.
Shall go into captivity. Did not America lead the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans into captivity? Yes, they did. And God said they're going to go into captivity. Read.
He that killeth with the sword.
Tamir Wright.
He that killeth with the sword.
George Floyd.
He that killeth with the sword.
Arthur Sterling.
He that killeth with the sword.
Tamir Wright.
He that killeth with the sword.
He that killeth with the sword. Read.
Must be killed with the sword.
He must be killed with the sword. Read.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Here is the patience and the faith of God's saints. Who are God's saints? Let's prove that. Go to Psalm 148:14. We're going to prove all things right here. We ain't none of your Christian pastors. We don't need no door unturned. What's up, brother? What's y'all name? Huh? Guan. Brother, what's your name? Y'all believe in God? What God do y'all believe in? The God of the Bible or the God of popular religion? Right? What color he is? All right, right, he is. Read.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 148, verse 14.
Read.
He exalteth the horn of his people.
He exalted the horn of his people. When you hear the Bible talk about saints, it's going to tell you who the saints is. It says it exalted the horn of his people. Read.
The praise of all his saints.
The praise of all his saints. Read.
Even the children of Israel.
Even the who?
The children of Israel.
The children of Israel is God's saints. Read.
A people near unto him.
A people that's near unto him. Going back to Revelation, it's going down. Read.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 6.
Read.
Reward her even as she has rewarded you.
So God said he's going to reward America even as she rewarded the children of Israel. We got rewarded with slavery, rape, robbed, and murder in the hood, pillaging, redlining, mass incarceration that they do to our people, wrongly accusing them in the courthouse with this unjust kingdom. Read.
And double unto her, double.
Read that again.
And double unto her, double according to her works.
God said he's going to double unto America, double according to her works. That's what he's going to do. God said he's going to double onto the thing that they did in wickedness. He's going to double it up on them. Read.
And the cup which he has filled to her double.
God said the cup that he has filled, he's going to fill onto America double. They're going to get a double portion of what they've done. They're going to get a double portion of what they've done to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American, Indian, and Negro of descent. God said he's going to double onto them. Read.
How much she has glorified herself and lived deliciously.
God said how much America has glorified herself and lived deliciously. They have lived deliciously. Why? Because they have raped, robbed, and murdered and stole all across the land, and they possess everything now. They possess all the gold because they have raped, robbed, and murdered. They possess all the drugs because they don't want to pin them in the street. They don't want to fly in the dope over there. The government's the one doing it. But they want to come in the hood and bust our people and lock us up when they the one we ain't got planes and submarines bringing in the dope. The white man bringing in the dope. Read.
So much torment and sorrow give her.
Read.
For she saith in her heart.
What America say in her heart? Read.
I sit a queen.
She sit a what?
A queen.
See that big old statue they got there sitting up in New York? Where she sit in?
A queen.
She sit a queen. Read.
And am no widow.
And no widow, meaning what? All the other nations deal with America in trade and commerce and all kind of wickedness. That's what they do. Read.
And shall see no sorrow.
And what America say?
shall see no sorrow.
America say they ain't gonna see no sorrow. But the sorrow is beginning. That's why God done brought this coronavirus. And he's gonna keep on bringing it. And if you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, if you don't separate yourself from America, you're gonna be destroyed in these last days. Because we are in the last days. Go hold that there. Go to Matthew 24 and start at 3 real quick. Because Christ prophesies about us being in the last days. Your pastor don't know nothing. He don't go on no prophecy. All he gonna tell you is John 3:16, brother. God so loved the world, and he gonna pass the collection plate around and rob you. You went in there dumb, and you came out dumber than you was.
Right.
Read.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 3.
Come on.
And as she sat upon the Mount of Olives,
As he sat upon a Mount of Olives, this is Christ talking. Read.
the disciples came unto him privately,
And the disciples came unto him privately. Read.
saying, Tell us, when shall these things be?
What should these things be? So the disciples are asking Christ, when should these things be? Read.
And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
So the disciples asked Christ, say, what should be the sign of the coming and the end of the time? What's going to be the sign? Read.
And Hamashiach Yahushai answered and said unto them,
What did he say unto them?
Take heed that no man deceive you.
The first thing he told the apostles, he said, take heed that no man deceive you. Read.
For many shall come in my name, saying,
He said, many shall come in my name. Read.
saying, I am the Christ.
He said, there's going to be many people that come in his name saying he is Christ. What is he talking about?
You and you and you.
He's talking about
All
religion.
of us. You're talking about all of us.
No.
Yes, they are.
Give me John 8 and 51.
All together.
Give me John 8,
We're all
I
together.
think it's 44 or
We're
51.
all together.
Yeah,
We melt as one.
44.
We are all one. We bleed red. Red.
Right there. Read.
Read
This
it.
is the book of St. John, chapter 8, verse 44.
Read.
Ye are of your father the devil.
What she is?
Of your father the devil.
What she is?
Of your father the devil.
You are of your father the devil.
That's right.
Read.
And the lust of your father ye will do.
And the lust of your father you will do.
Michael.
Gird up, gird up.
Hands up. Good up.
Michael. You know Michael's the fallen angel. And he's coming
No,
back.
that's Christianity. Ain't nothing false. Read.
You guys are-
He was a murderer from the beginning.
He was what?
A murderer from the beginning.
He was a murderer from the beginning. Let me show you who you is in the Bible, because y'all don't know. You think you're Caucasian or white. Give me Genesis, the 25th chapter. We're going to show you when the first white man appeared upon the earth.
I saw Jesus. I talked to Jesus.
No, you
don't tell me
got a
shit.
blonde hair, blue-eyed Jesus. That ain't in the Bible.
Bullshit. I talked to Jesus and God don't tell me who fucking talk to me. They talk
Start right there, Genesis 25. We finna show you when the first white man was recorded, so-called white man was recorded in the Bible. Read that there.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 21.
And if anybody know anything about the Bible, Genesis means the beginning. Read.
And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife, because she was barren.
So Isaac entreated of the Lord of his wife because she was barren, meaning she couldn't have children. Read.
And the Lord was entreated of him,
So the Lord was entreated of him. Read.
and Rebekah his wife conceived.
And Rebekah, his wife, got pregnant and conceived. Read.
And the children struggled together within her.
And the children struggled together within her. These two children struggled together within her, meaning they're going to be fighting. And once you understand the Bible, this war is still going on to this day. This war started in our stomach and it continue on this day. Read.
And she said, If it be so, why am I thus?
She said, why, if this be so, why am I thus? If this a blessing, why am I thus? Read.
And she went to inquire of the Most High.
And she went to the choir of the Lord. Read.
And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
Wait, what the Lord said to Rebekah?
2 nations are in thy womb.
So God told Rebekah it's going to be 2 nations in your womb. Read.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
And he said 2 manner, 2 whole different manner of people going to be separated from your bowel. Meaning one of them got rhythm, the other one don't. One of them like their food done all the way, the other one don't. Right. One of them down to the kneecap, one of them got a pinky. You know what I'm saying? Read.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
And one people should be what?
Stronger than the other people.
God said one people gonna be stronger than the other people. What would the NFL be without the black man?
Nowhere.
What would the NBA be without the black man? One should be stronger than the other.
That's right.
And also meaning one gonna be able to stand great hardship. No, we lose our job, we go home and kiss our baby and say, baby, I got fired, I gotta find another job. White man lose his job, he go home, kill his wife, kill his children, and then kill himself. One should be stronger than the other. Read.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
And the elder gonna serve the younger. Read.
And when the days were, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled.
Come for slaughter in front of their eyes, we slaying their sons and daughters, and we gon' love. See the vengeance of the Lord's coming, washing our feet in their blood, hunting